to my channel. So today I'll talk about my plastic surgery experience. So one day I was bored and I was looking through my episode where I was talking about plastic surgery, and I was thinking, why not actually get it this time? I booked my appointment. I was looking for a doctor that would be the best for me, that would give me the look that I was looking for. And the doctor that happened to do my friend's plastic surgery was in Turkey. So I booked my first class flight there and my appointment, and basically I just got everything done. I scheduled 2 main surgeries, a BBL and a breast augmentation. So I booked all my appointments by myself without anyone knowing. My parents didn't know, my assistant didn't know, no one knew, only like one friend knew that I was getting it done. Madison was severely against me getting plastic surgery, but I already booked my first class flight, so I couldn't just not go. I wanted to enjoy my vacation there and get surgery at the same time, so it was so fun. How do you expect me to be like Kim Kardashian if I don't have a BBL? The night that I decided to book my appointment and flight, 2 days later, I was in Turkey. For a BBL, you're supposed to have excess fat that you take from unwanted areas and put it in wanted areas. But I was on a diet the whole month. They still were able to give me my shape I liked, but in the future, you're supposed to gain a little bit of weight for the surgery. Also, if you watched my Dr. Phil episode, I was literally talking about an entire wish list of like 150K worth of surgery that I was going to get done, and I booked my appointment 2 days after I turned 18. Altogether, this is a $30,000 experience. I mean, just my flight one way to Turkey, first class, was like $5,000, so that's 10K, and then my surgery altogether was like 20, and then there's like other things you have to purchase after, like fajas, which like shape your waist and stuff after. And then also, if you're like me, your surgery might cost you 80K, because my recovery, part of my recovery was spending like 50K on new furniture to make me feel better, so that's also included. All this sounds really glamorous and amazing, but there were a few complications that I had to go through, and I felt like I was gonna die, but it's worth it. I died with a BBL, with a nicer waist and snatched booty. I'll be happy. I can die pretty, I don't care. My children will be proud of me because they're pretty too, so why can't I be pretty? I was pretty before. Exactly. But I'm prettier now. Debatable for you, but I think I am.
I don't think you're prettier now, I just think you're... No, I don't think you're uglier now. I just think you're just sort of like different, but I think you're pretty both ways. Because your face is still the same.
My face is the same. I was gonna get a full face of fillers.
Wait, were you?
I was gonna get like, honestly, like tomorrow, but I don't think I'm going. What? Yeah, I'm scared. I know.
Wait,
that's what happens when you get bored and you just want to spend money.
Wait, you were getting fillers tomorrow?
I was supposed to. I'm not going for now.
What fillers?
Cheek fillers, lip fillers, and maybe like jaw. I don't know, to like accentuate. But I don't think I'm getting anything because I'm scared that I'm gonna look like a horse or a duck. So I don't look like a duck.
What do cheek fillers do? To make your cheekbones
Cheek filler, yeah, like because like when people contour, like they add that like to make your cheeks look higher, and like when you add cheek filler, it just looks like
fancy, but no.
I wanted lips because I mean my other experience was really bad. I spent like 4K for 3 syringes, and then I got it all dissolved and spent like another 2K. So it was like really bad.
Yeah, I don't think you need lip fillers.
I don't know.
You have nice lips. Comment below what you guys think. So tomorrow get lip fillers.
Should I fill my face up with 10K worth of filler? Fillers don't even cost that much, but apparently for me everything's more expensive.
Everything costs more for tomorrow.
Literally, I don't know how. Like I always walk out of anywhere spending like 70% more. Maybe because they just charge me more because they like watch my videos. Like something that'll cost like $5,000 will cost me like $40,000. So there were a few complications. First of all, I wasn't able to eat after my BBL. I mean, not that I was eating a lot before, but I would throw up if I would eat something other than vegetables and fruits. So that was not normal. I also had like acid in my stomach afterwards. I don't know, it was like gastritis or something like just really bad, and I was like, I don't know what it is, but I just like got medication for it to feel better. When I was supposed to film with Nicolette, I flew back from Turkey a week earlier, and that gave me some complications that I didn't know of. I was supposed to stay there longer, but I felt like I was okay. And also because of my pain, I medicated myself and I took Tylenol, which is over the counter, but I took way too many on an empty stomach, which is the worst thing that you can ever do to your body. And that's why I had gastritis, which is like, and it's really acidic and it can be dangerous like for your metabolism and your health in general. I don't think I have it anymore. I'm still being medicated, but I feel much better and I don't have that issue again. Another thing, I had a blood transfusion when I was in the hospital after my surgery. Basically, my iron was already low and I was anemic after because I lost so much blood. So I was supposed to have blood transferred in my body because my hemoglobin was so low. So when you get a breast augmentation, it's measured in cc's. Most people get 300 if they get implants, but I'm extra, so I got like 650, I think. And then also I had a BBL, which they took a lot of cc's, which I don't know how that measures, but they just took all my fat from my stomach, which there wasn't that much to begin with, but there was enough to make my waist more snatched. And then they took it from my thighs and put it in my hips and butt. So now I have the hourglass shape, and I'm supposed to stay in the shapers for like a month, I think, but yeah. The shapers help you from swelling too much, and they help you achieve the shape as well and maintain it for a long time, which the surgery is permanent, but still. Due to the surgery, I was in the hospital for a few days and I was in severe pain right after my surgery and a week after, and I wasn't able to stand up by myself. I needed help with everything I wanted to do. It was hard for me to eat. It was hard for me to sit up. It was hard for me to do anything, honestly. All I could do was just like shop online and check out, and I couldn't really like eat by myself, which is fun. If you ever get surgery, or if you're ever in pain, or if you're ever just sad, just shop and then you'll be happy. I knew that I was going to the best doctor, and also another big thing is that the place in Turkey that I went to, it was like a full resort, which is why it was so worth it for me to go. Basically, there are nurses and professional staff that take care of you. They make you food, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, whatever. They make the best gourmet salads. It was so delicious when I was there. I miss it. Like sometimes I crave my first class flight food and I crave their salads because it's so nice. And then it's like a full resort with your own huge villa and your own pool, and it's just amazing. It's like heavenly. And basically I had my own chef cook for me as well. It wasn't like for other people. And yeah, and then everything is included, and you're just basically like on a resort recovering from your surgery, which is why I wanted to go specifically there. You can't really find that anywhere else. Some people might ask if it was scary for me to go on a flight by myself for the first time, but I'm not afraid of anything in life. I have no fears. I knew I was going to be okay, and I knew I would look good. I knew I would be in pain. I was expecting it. I mean, obviously I had surgery, but I just don't have any fears in life, so I'm really confident in things I do and choices I make. But my dad thinks I'm crazy because he thinks I could have died, but obviously I'm here in Beverly Hills. I knew it was risky in getting surgery done. Obviously every surgery can come at a cost, and also anesthesia, which I was under. So by the way, anesthesia, like it might sound weird, but I liked being under it because I was just like so relaxed afterwards. Like it basically, the anesthesia, like if you guys don't know, I had general anesthesia. They put you to sleep during your surgery so you don't feel anything, and then you wake up and you're just so relaxed. It's like you just took like melatonin or something to help you sleep, and I was just like relaxed for like 5 days afterwards. Some people, they love the results of surgery, like some of my friends that had plastic surgery, but they hate the actual procedure. I love getting surgery. I just hate the pain afterwards. But to me, like when like 10 or 20 different people take care of you at the same time and like feed you and like, I don't know, like they're telling you like everything will be okay, and like you know you're going to look good in like 4 hours, and it's just like the whole vibe is amazing, especially if you like fly out for a vacation and then get surgery. Like to me, that was so amazing. It was just like so fun. So I would do it like 10 more times. I would get rounds of BBLs because people get rounds, like they go like multiple times sometimes. So maybe I would do that. I don't know. I like it. I like how you look after too. After your surgery, you will experience swelling. So basically your body and you in general, you feel, because there's so much water in you from the surgery and from the fat being transferred, you'll feel bloated and you'll just feel like bigger. And that goes down like a month to 2 months. So sometimes swelling goes back and forth, but my garments, they help with the swelling to get rid of that. At the moment, I might be swelling a little bit. I don't think I am, I'm not sure, but it definitely takes like 2-3 months for you to see the full result, and sometimes it can take up to like 5 months, so it just depends. My whole life, I wanted plastic surgery, not because I didn't like myself before, but because I know that with exercise or with simple tricks, it's impossible to get the exact shape that you want if you don't have it to begin with. So if any girls or guys are thinking about getting plastic surgery, I say 100% do it if you have the money for it. You go to the right doctor, and if you're healthy enough to start with, and all of that. Just be careful. Not if you're under 18, even though I have a lot of friends that had surgery under 18, but it's just with their parents' permission. So I would say wait until you're 18 to 20. So I'm very positive, and like I never think about anything negative that can happen. Like I'm very happy, and I'm always like, yeah, like nothing can really go wrong. Nothing really went wrong except the complications and like the pain that I like forgot about at this point because I'm not experiencing anymore. Like, thank you. I'm not, like, I feel good now. But my whole life I was always thinking about getting surgeries done, and I knew about the risks of everything. Like I researched so much, I read so much about it, like books and like articles online and things like that. Like I just know it, like I probably know better than like an average doctor about like plastic surgery. Not like the details, but like the complications and like what can happen after. Like I know everything about it. So that's why I was able to just book my flight and in 2 days just go and get it done, because I knew what I was expecting. Some people might feel scared that something will go wrong or like they'll miss their old body, but like I said, I have no fears. I'm not afraid of anything in this life. I don't really care about that. Like I knew I was going to be okay, and I am, and I'm happy with the results, and that's all that matters. My goal with plastic surgeries, I want the smallest waist possible, and I was even thinking about getting my ribs removed. Like Dr. Phil on the episode, he thought it was crazy, but that's because it is. But some of my friends had it done and it looks so good, but maybe not that. Like I'll just think about getting the rounds of BBL, and then if I need to, I'll do that as well.
I don't think you need to remove your ribs.
Like you don't remove all your ribs, it's just like the sides. But then your waist is not there. It's like this.
Is that good?
Okay, it's not this small, but like it looks like very photoshopped. And the thing is, I don't know how to Photoshop, so none of my pictures are. I 100% know that I want rounds of BBL and I want more surgery in the future. Even though I'm satisfied with my result now, I just know it can be even better. So I probably want like every surgery that's available. So I want a couple rounds of BBL and then 2 to 4.
4? Like including the one you already have, or like
including? Madison's like, you're crazy. I definitely wouldn't go bigger with the breast augmentation. If anything, in like a year, a couple of years, if I ever need like a lift, I would do that. I don't think I will though, because like
I don't think you need bigger boobs.
No, I don't think so. I was thinking about it, but I don't think so, because they're
why were you thinking about it?
Sometimes I get bored at night, okay? And I look at people's pictures.
Bored, I want bigger boobs.
When I get bored, I either book plastic surgery or buy new furniture. Also, I was thinking about getting a rhinoplasty. Not that I need a nose job, but like I like the top here, but like I think the bottom could be shorter. I don't know. My dad, or honestly everyone in my life, says that I'm crazy about thinking that. They say I have like a really good nose, and I agree, but just because I get surgery doesn't mean that I don't like myself before. I just like how it'll look better. A lot of my clothes I had to throw out because they don't fit anymore. It's not that the bottom it just looks better in clothes, it still fits. It's the top, like shirts, some of them that are like really small, like cups, like they don't work anymore. I know it can be risky getting plastic surgery done, but I love how I look and I turned out fine. So here I am. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment down below of other videos other than my house tour that you would like to see next, and turn on your post notifications. Stay rich.